switch over, and here we go. And we're going to start over on the left hand side of the map. We do see Infused Ovix. Over here he is the blue Protoss player, and I've actually forgot to change my graphics earlier, so it's still on low, so so guys, bear with me for the low graphics in this game. I will change it over for the next game. And on the right hand side we have AI Seiplo, who is their, he is their their heavy hitter, really. He is the Protoss player that Infused are really scared of right now.
Yeah, I mean, just for you guys just tune in right now. I mean, this is the first match in this team match between Infused and Alien Invasion in this Club3D sponsored show match here tonight, and I'm so excited. I mean, I have to talk a little bit about Seiplo, because since he is Swedish, I kind of have some information. I mean, the first time I really saw Seiplo was when he was at the DreamHack this winter, and when he did so well, he even made it to the round of 8. And defeating Genius even, and I think he even defeated Huck, if I'm not mistaken here. I might be mistaken, but I remember everybody was so impressed with this new Swedish beast, basically, that just came from nowhere and just dominated in that tournament. But since then, he has still been very strong. I mean, for very good assets for Alien Invasion, of course. But yeah, I mean, I haven't seen that much of him since that clash he made at DreamHack, so I'm really excited to see what he has, changed up and all that. But it's correct as you're saying, he is the big star of Team Innovation.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you're a Swedish guy. You know a lot of the Swedish players yourself. I mean, Starnan, Infused Protoss, who is on the ranks, and he'll be maybe used later on, depending on how Ovix does. I'm pretty sure Ovix, Ovix could all kill, I guess, but more than likely we'll see Starnan now. I mean, but this PvP we've got here, looks like we have just got a very standard opening from both players so far. We have one gateway opening for Ovix so far with one gas, and we have a gas at Cybercore for Seiplo. Cybercore has not been put down, just now been put down for Ovix, so a little bit later. I mean, quite significantly later. I mean, if there's some kind of warp gate rush from either player, Seiplo is definitely going to come out ahead in terms of the timings. I don't know if it was a little mistake there. We did definitely get that a little bit later. We will see. This probe is just been a little bit annoying in the mineral lines of Ovix. Seiplo just using his extra APM just to make sure that he keeps his opponent honest.
Yeah. And still no gas though for Seiplo. I mean, I'm looking at the amount of chrono boost he saves up, and it's quite a lot, but I still don't think it's going to be a 4-gate, right? I mean, it has the potential, but I mean, now when the probe is gone, now is definitely when he should decide what to do, right? Seiplo, I mean, he has chased away the probe. He got his stalker on his way right now, so now he can decide basically what to do. And I have to say this, I mean, looking at the design of this map, I mean, right now, there is quite, it's a popular strategy to go for the blink stalker, right? And looking at this map and how it's designed, how easily it is to get inside the main if you have an observer and the blink ability, would you say it's favorable to go for the blink stalker strategy on this map, looking at how the design of the map is?
Yeah, Blinkstalk is very strong on this map because, I mean, as you can see, there's a pylon, the way the pylon's positioned there for Seiplo. He is going to go for a warp kit, but yeah, I mean, this map, it is used for Blinkstalkers quite a lot because, the way the legends work, especially if you get a robo for that observer view. But it looks like Seiplo is just going to go for a straight up 4-gate and a little bit of micro here, and Seiplo looks like he is just going to have to back out. But that pylon is there. Ovix does spot it, but he doesn't actually go to try and take it out. We do have more units rallied over. Here comes another stalker and a probe, maybe to add additional pylons to make sure that this attack is incredibly beefy and will go ahead. But this pylon is being targeted, and Seiplo can't do anything about that. But here comes the big warp in, and Ovix hasn't got anything. He hasn't got a second gateway. He's only on one gate. He's got that force field on, and another second sentry is coming out, but it's only so long 2 sentries can hold off for one more force field, and that's it. I'm not.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, really, he has to really hold right now, because he only has one gateway, another one coming up. But this is going to be really hard for Ovix. So many stalkers out now for Seiplo, and here we go. Seiplo is going to run up the ramp. He's going to snipe his first stalker. Another great force field there from Ovix, though, but I think it's a little bit too late, right?
Yeah, that's definitely too late. I'm not too sure what Ovix's build was entirely. He's got 2 gates and added his 2 gates incredibly late. A standard 4-gate just kills this off the bat, and not overly too sure what Ovix was trying to do. He added his Cybercore really late. He only added an extra gateway like incredibly later after that, and I'm quite speechless. I'm not too sure what Ovix was trying to do in this game, and Seiplo has won the game, and Ovix is going to GG out right now. That's
well, I think it was the combination of a lot of things. I think it was definitely like I think Ovix had this build plan, right? But I think the fact it was a little bit, I wouldn't say maybe even call it unlucky that actually Seiplo went for this really all-in type of 4-gate thing, because I think Ovix definitely had a much more long-term plan for this game, but I think Seiplo, he did that very, very well. He executed that 4-gate perfectly.
It was a very standard 4-gate just thrown out there, and he did execute it as perfectly as he could. And I mean, I don't think he really had to execute it perfectly to win that game.
That's correct.